Okay everybody, welcome to round 7 of the Roving Island World Tour Championship. This week we're at a very familiar track. We are at the Red Bull Ring. Everyone's done this track, everyone knows it like the back of their hand. But it's very tricky to get the very best times out of this one. So we'll go straight into the lap. Of course, our championship is brought to you by DMJ Vroom Vroom, LWR Design, myself, Wolfpack-Racing Hotlaps, and D.90, our streamer, commentator and host for this series. So let's get into our car view. That's the way I drive. Let's get on. Coming up to turn 1, you want to stay over to the left. You want to have half the car on the curb here, and you're going to be braking just, as you see, at the 100 board. You're going to have the curb in the middle of the car. You're going to go down to third, and you're going to try to cut into the right hand side without hitting the sausage. So let's go down to third. As you can see now, the line I'm taking here does kind of cut the sausage a little bit, but that's okay. Keep turning hard right, and then as soon as you can, you're going to straighten up. Use this curb, not all of it. Keep 2 white lines on the tarmac, and you're going to go up to 5th and stay in 5th going uphill here. You won't need to change till about 162 and you won't reach that. And then once again, it's the 100 board. You can see I'm just getting on the brakes. Yep, still on the brakes, riding the brakes actually. Until we get to 90 metres out, and then it's fully on the brakes. You're going to go down to 1st, then quick up to 2nd. And try to get the rotation on the car coming out this corner, because it's very tricky and it's very easy to spin it. Down to 1st, up to 2nd, hit the inside of the curb. Then when you're on this piece of curb on the left, you can get on the power. Not before it, and let's see, I've got the wheel almost as straight as possible. Because if you try and get on the power in 2nd gear here, you will spin the car around. I'm using the Nismo GTR 18. Other cars might be a bit different, but this one is a little bit tricky in 2nd gear. Coming down the hill then, once again we are braking at the 100. As you can see, there's the white line for the 100 board. And we're going to go down to 2nd, and I actually come out of this one in 2nd. Usually I come out of it in 3rd. Oh no, I do come out in 3rd, that's fine. Use the runoff on the left if you need to, but if you don't, that's fine. Quick up to 5th, and then for this one, I think I brake at the 50. As you can see, fully braking, getting off the power. And I think I stay in 4th, I'm not too sure, let's see. Yeah, go up to 4th, and it's better on traction on the exit. A little bit wide here, but that's fine. Now for here, I am braking just at the end of the curb there, that we've just passed. I go down to 3rd, and then I quickly go back up to 4th to keep the traction stable. Up to 4th, get on this curb, and then boot it out. About 90 miles an hour on the apex there, if you can carry it. Then once again we are looking for the Marshall box on the right hand side, or left hand side even. And I'm just getting off the power. Again, I've got the curb in the middle of the car so I can get a wider entry. I think I go down to 3rd, I might stay in 4th, let's see how we get on. Oh, stay in 4th, get on the inside, use all the curb here, and then just before the end of the flag on the left hand side, as everyone knows, we get on the brakes, change down to 3rd, and we're going to coast into the apex here if we can. Use all the curbing and then get straight on the power, not too much runoff. And that is a lap of your Red Bull Ring, a 127.5, and we'll go out of car and do it all again. Make sure I hit those track limits, let's go. Here we are, braking at 100, staying wide and then turning in. A little bite on the sausage, but it's not too bad. Keep 2 wheels on that red and white curbing or you will get a penalty. Remember, this race is at sunset, that's why it's at this time of day for me. Down to 1st, get the rotation, up to 2nd, as soon as you can, get on the power. And try and make sure the wheel's as straight as possible before you get on the power, else you will spin out there. Here we go, there's the 100 there, braking down to 2nd, then quick up to 3rd. Use all the curb on the inside and use the runoff if you need to. I didn't need to that time. Just up to 5th, then back down to 4th and 3rd. Get the rotation, get up to 4th, and push the car out wide if you can. Yeah, that's not a penalty, that's fine. 3rd, 4th. Get on the curb, could have been a bit more, but that's okay. Very careful on the curb on the right here, you can't get a penalty if you're over the white line. Again, there's the marshal post, down to 4th, down to stay in 4th. Use all that curbing. And again, nicely onto the curb there. Used a bit of the sausage and I was a little bit slow through there. Maybe an extra 5 miles an hour in that. And that is your lap of the Red Bull Ring for round 7 of the Roving Island World Tour. I hope you enjoyed the race. For now, I'll see you in the next one.